Hey, happy Sunday. Khadijah Wiggins here. Wanted to go live really quickly to share like one of my golden nuggets or like my top tips when it comes to remaining consistent as you're losing weight. If you're catching this live right now, do me a favor and comment the word live in the chat. And then if you're catching the replay, comment replay and let me know. And for those of you that are new to my live streams, so I help moms drop 20 pounds and lose the FUPA, aka the mommy belly, without a lot of excess cardio, without spending hours in the kitchen, and without eliminating carbs from their diet. And today, I want to give you my top tip on consistency. And this is super important because when you think about the weight loss process, being consistent determines your success. Hey, Tiffany. So if you're not consistent, you're never going to see the results that you ultimately want to see. So again, today I want to share with you a tip that really shifted my thought process and even my clients to really be able to see this process through and get some freaking amazing results in the process. All right, cool. So here's the thing. And this isn't a secret by any means, but most people who attempt to lose weight are unsuccessful. Right? That's just the reality. I was looking at some statistics the other day, and I believe it said around 95% of people who attempt to lose weight regain that weight back plus some at some point. And that was really eye-opening for me because I've been in that position. I've lost a ton of weight. I've regained that weight back plus some. And I've also been able to maintain my weight loss now for about 3 years. So I understand both sides of the spectrum. And honestly, the piece that really clicked for me though is remaining consistent. So here's the tip, all right? I'm gonna cut straight to the point because I'm over here finishing up some food and I don't want to burn it up. But here's the thing, okay? So what are those people doing, right? The 5% or that small percentage of people who are able to lose weight and actually keep it off. What are they doing that most people aren't? Well, it really comes down to establishing a routine, all right? Establishing a routine. Because let's be honest, right? If you don't actually carve out the time to do the things that you necessarily need to do, it's not gonna happen. Hey, Rose. So here's the thing, I want to put this into a different light so you can kind of see where I'm coming from, okay? So think about your job, right? Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a business owner, whether, you work a 9 to 5. You have some type of routine that you follow day in and day out because you know that at the end of the day, you following this routine is going to get you a paycheck or you're going to earn some income. So what do? You set your alarm, you go to work, you do your job, you come home, you go to sleep, you set your alarm, you go to work, you do your job, right? You go through this same routine day in and day out, even if you don't like it, because again, your desired outcome is to get paid. All right, if you're getting value, please let me know in the comments. And again, if you're catching this live, comment live. If you're watching the replay, let me know. But you go through this routine because at the end of the day, you know what your desired outcome is. And weight loss is no different. It's absolutely no different. So the first thing that I want to make super duper clear is that you do need to establish some type of routine when you're losing weight. And some people may say, well, I don't have the time. How do I find the time to work out, to meal prep, to track my food or whatever? And I'm going to challenge you because it's not about finding time. It's about making time. Because let's be honest, no one just has time to spare. We're all busy. We're all doing a lot of different things. But again, there's people who actually make that time. They get the results and they're consistent. So what I want you to do first and foremost is really think about the time that you do have. How can you make time? How can you prioritize your health and your fitness? Because the things that we typically spend the most time on are priorities for us, right? So maybe you need to cut back on your Netflix time. Maybe you need to cut back on your social media scrolling time, right? Maybe you need to get up a little bit earlier or go to bed a little bit later. Maybe you have the flexibility to get some stuff done on your lunch break, right? You have to make that time and you have to stick with it, right? It's all about, again, establishing a routine. And to take it a step further, write this down. What is your routine like day to day, right? You need to have it on paper. You need to be able to stick with it because, again, if you can't be consistent, you're not going to get the results. All right, you're not going to get the results. So yeah, just wanted to share that tip with you. If you haven't like established a routine yet and you're kind of just doing stuff here or there, hoping that you'll eventually get to your goals, it's not going to work. Like, you literally have to put in the work day in and day out. Now, for some of you, maybe you have a routine and it's an issue of following through. That's a totally different conversation. That's a conversation of discipline. But for those of you who haven't necessarily established that routine yet, that would be my first thing that I would challenge you to do. Look at the hours that you have in a day. Look at how you're spending those hours and see where you can make time. All right, not find it because you won't, but see where you can make time for the things that are most important, aka working out, meal prepping, even eating your food, right? For my meal skippers, eating your food, those type of things. So again, I hope you got value out of this. If this helped, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you're someone who needs a little bit of help coming up with that routine, maybe you're like, I know what I need to do, but I can't quite make the time work based on what I have going on. Let me know. Drop the word routine in the comments and I'll actually shoot you a quick message. Again, ask you some questions to figure out what your day-to-day looks like and then help you to carve out that time. Because again, if you don't carve it out and you don't make it a priority, it's not going to happen. And again, I've been in that position where it's like, I really want this. It's not a matter of not wanting it. It's a matter of how can I make this work with my lifestyle? So again, if you need that help to kind of like have another set of eyes on how can I make this work or how can I adjust my schedule, drop the word routine and I will send you a message in a little bit and kind of see where you're at and where you could really use help. But again, y'all have a great Sunday. I'm about to go check on my food. I think I smell it burning. But I will talk to you all later.